Hey guys, the Bedditor Editor. How you guys doing today? If you guys don't know already, on the 3rd, the summer update did not come out, which I felt as if it weren't because there really wasn't much leading towards it coming out on the 3rd. Like, there was no announcement or trailer or anything. Today, there has been an announcement. It is on the Rockstar Newswire. I will put the link to this in the description because I'll be reading a lot from this. This video is going to be going up on Wednesday morning. I'm recording this on Tuesday night. I just woke up not too long ago. It's 9:30. I just woke up like an hour ago. I stayed up all night last night and I fell asleep at a very late time in the morning, and now I am up. First, before I start anything, I didn't thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers yet. We're at like 1,300 right now. Thank you guys for all the love and support on everything. It's been really insane how fast I'm growing on this channel. We'll probably be hitting 2,000 in no time. Also, I wanted to shout out this guy. His name was like Skippy something. His profile picture sort of resembles mine. It's Curious George with the glasses and a smoking utensil and a chain on. I thought that was pretty cute how he has that as his picture. I don't know if that was inspired by me or what, but because that's what my picture is. It's essentially just Curious George with a smoking utensil, glasses, and a chain on. Can we make that a trend? Can a lot of my fans just like make that their picture? Just go get a picture of Curious George and put a smoking utensil in his mouth and glasses and a chain on. I'm only saying smoking utensil because I don't want to say the actual name of it, considering how YouTube is nowadays. I don't know, and I'm trying to unlock monetization, so I really don't want to be saying stuff like that. I don't know if it really matters or not. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into the stuff here. Now, essentially, you guys already know there's going to be 3 different roles. The bounty hunter, trader, and collector, something like that. I think it's called the collector. Yeah, each of these roles are going to be introducing new gameplay aspects. The whole update entirely is going to be introducing new like movement mechanics and stuff for fighting. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of new stuff. You're going to be able to redesign your character without having to restart. I don't know if that means you can change your character from male to female, but you can change your character's quote-unquote appearance without resetting progress. And then there's greater damage resistance while in the defensive playing style. I don't understand why they don't just have a straight-up passive mode in here, where you just can't do damage to players and players can't do damage to you. That would be far more useful than this defensive thing, in my opinion. There's going to be new ability cards and new daily challenges and stuff like that. And then for each role, there's going to be challenges for that too, like daily challenges for each role. And there's going to be just more dynamic events across the map in general. And there's just going to be a bunch of new stuff, such as like a new currency. It's this like blue hexagon looking thing. They're called role tokens. And at certain ranks, you'll be able to unlock new skills, such as like if you're a bounty hunter, you'll be able to get new bounty hunter abilities. If you're a trader, you'll be able to get new trader abilities, and so on. The bounty hunter one is just like you'll be able to duck on your horse to stop, like to at least be able to stop being hurt, like to dodge certain things, I guess. Sort of like the duck mechanic in vehicles in GTA Online. Or in GTA 5 in general. The trader will be able to have their dog at the camp. Now, a lot of people thought that this would just be like a companion you'll be able to carry around for everyone, but sadly it is just for the trader to have a dog at the camp, because the trader is going to be able to have like a business running at the camp and whatnot, and the dog is going to be able to like fend off different like raiders and whatnot. I guess that's if you get that specific role. There's going to be like specific role free roam events that you're going to be able to do, and each role will have like its own little kit of items that are unique to that role. The trader will get its own knife or something, and then the collector will get like headlights on the horse. It'll be like a lantern hanging on the chest of your horse. I'll try to put a screenshot of that right here. It's essentially headlights for your horse, which I find pretty intriguing. That's pretty cool. And then there's going to be 20 levels for each rank, or I'm sorry, there's going to be 20 levels for each role, such as bounty hunter, you know the roles. There's going to be 20 levels for each of that, and then every time you hit a 5, like 5, 10, 15, 20, that's whenever you're going to get like a new rank name. There's different names such as novice, promising, established, and distinguished. I assume novice is your first 5 ranks, promising is your next 5 ranks, and so on. Each time you level up, that's when you're going to get these role tokens to be able to buy certain abilities for your role. I don't know if these roles are going to be interchangeable. I would hope so, but you never know. It could be you pick one, you're stuck with it. I'm going to be speaking on each individual rank and their abilities and stuff here in just a second. I'm going to start with the Bounty Hunter. I'm just going to go with the order they have it on their newswire. Like I said, I'll put the link to this in the description if you want to read this for yourself, because I'm not going to read every single word on here. I'm just going to read the stuff that I find interesting and stuff that you guys might find interesting as well. So essentially, with the Bounty Hunter, you're going to have to go to Rhodes and purchase a Bounty Hunter license for 15 gold. But if you have Twitch Prime, you get it for free. I used to have the Twitch Prime benefits, but I don't anymore. So if I want to be this, I'm going to have to buy the membership for about 15 gold bars, or the license, whatever they call it. If you're a Bounty Hunter, you'll be able to pick up missions like you usually do in the story mode. Going around to certain towns with boards in the post offices, picking up bounty posters and stuff. I would assume, I mean, that's what it says. Word for word, it says licensed bounty hunters can pick up work by visiting bounty boards located near law offices, post offices, and train stations across the states. Yeah, you'll be able to essentially just do it like you did in story mode. If you guys played the first Red Dead, there was plenty of these bounty missions. You would just go to, like I said, post offices or police stations. There would be a bounty poster for you to pick up, and then you could go get that bounty. If you bring the bounty in alive, you're going to be getting more money than bringing the bounty in dead, which, I mean, makes sense. That's the way it always has been. Now, once you hit the Bounty Hunter rank 12, you'll be able to take down players that have a higher bounty than like $20. I don't know how this feature is going to work out too much. I don't know who has a higher bounty than $20. It's sort of hard to work up bounties in this game. Like, you could sit there and kill cops for like 20 minutes and only have like a $5 bounty. If you actually pursuit this player, they either have to get away from you, or they can just straight up surrender to you, and you can actually bring them to jail. So you'll actually have to serve time. I don't know how that's gonna work out if a bounty hunter brings your ass in to jail. I'm really curious to see how that's going to work out. For each role, there's like unique skills and stuff that you're going to get, which is just basically different gameplay elements, such as if you're a bounty hunter, you'll be able to focus on targets, quote unquote focus. It's every, like, targets are going to glow red in Eagle Eye, which is like whenever you click both sticks down. You're going to get a reinforced lasso, which I assume is just harder to cut. Probably won't be able to cut it, I'm not positive. You're going to get different tricks with your revolvers, such as there's one called a reverse spin with a single revolver or pistol, and then there's a reverse spin up, which I don't know what either of these will do, but I assume they're just general animations that your character's going to be doing if you do certain like button combinations, which I find pretty interesting. Your tonic satchel will be upgraded. You'll be able to store more items in your tonic satchel. Essentially, you're just going to be storing more tonics. And then in Eagle Eye, you'll be able to sprint, and if you're on a horse, you'll be able to gallop faster without the Eagle Eye disappearing like it typically does. It's called Eagle Eye Plus. And then there's going to be a kit satchel upgrade. You're going to be able to store more items in your kit pouch. I'm not 100% positive what a kit satchel is. I get a little bit confused with stuff like that. And you're going to be able to get tracking arrows. You're going to receive a recipe on how to craft tracking arrows. It doesn't really elaborate too much on what these do. Like I said earlier, the ducking mechanic, you'll be able to duck for protection while on horseback. I don't know how that's going to work out. Like I said, it's probably just about how the ducking mechanic is in Grand Theft Auto 5. How you just duck like underneath the window so you try not to get shot as much. There's something called a bolus or a bolas. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a thrown weapon. Apparently it tangles legs of bounties, so you're going to be able to like knock someone over with it. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's a little awkward. I've never seen that word before. And you're going to be getting your own bounty wagon. It's a wagon for securely retaining bounty targets. So if you guys ever seen Patty Mayo, he has like his Escalade. That's essentially going to be your Escalade. Going to be a wagon that's going to have like probably metal plates and stuff on it. You'll be able to receive a notification of bounties from a greater distance. I'm not 100% positive what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know like how that's going to work out. There's a lot of different animations you'll be able to do with your gun. I missed these. There is one called alternating flips. Perform alternating flips with a single pistol or revolver. That's kind of cool. Dual gun spinning, where you have like dual wield revolvers. You'll be able to perform like a certain animation with those, like spinning tricks. That's sort of cool. I'm interested to see what that is. But yeah, that's essentially it for the bounty hunter. That's all I'm gonna really read for that. Now we're gonna move on to the trader. Essentially, it seems like it's gonna work how like a business does in Grand Theft Auto 5. You know how in GTA you have a business that you like buy supplies for or steal supplies for. That's essentially how this is gonna work out, because Crips is going to start like a trading outpost at your camp if you're a trader. Like this, and for every other role, you'll have to pay 15 gold bars to purchase the trader role. But if you're a PS4 player, you get this automatically for free. In order to really get your business up and running, you're just going to have to bring in certain materials for this, such as like animal parts, like animal pelts and stuff. Just like and like the higher value it is, the more money you'll be able to like work up in there. And I guess once it reaches a certain threshold, you'll be able to do like a sell mission like you can in GTA. Yeah, this right here gives me heavy GTA vibes, like how the businesses and stuff works. I assume that this would be coming to Red Dead Online at some point. I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to pan out, because I'm probably just going to be a trader. This one interests me the most. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm going to cover the skills and stuff that he's going to get. You're going to get a stew pot, which is going to be able to, essentially going to be like Pearson was in the camp and story mode. He'll cook like supper and whatnot. It'll like boost your cores and stuff. I don't know if it'll fortify them. That would be pretty interesting if they did. You're going to get an ingredients satchel upgrade. You'll be able to store more items in your ingredients pouch, which I find extremely useful. Now, if you're a trader, you'll be able to identify rival trader wagons at an increased range, which probably means you'll just be able to know where other people are selling and sourcing stuff. I'm not too big of a fan of, because I've never really liked the whole like quote-unquote griefing aspect of like hurting someone else's business and stuff. That stuff really takes time to build up. Now, you are going to be getting this dog I find very interesting. You're going to be able to train your dog to warn of thieves raiding your camp. So it's like in GTA, this whole role reminds me of GTA in a lot of ways. Like in your bunker in GTA or on your MC businesses, you could get raided. Essentially, the canine can, I guess it's going to serve as like a security role for that. Hopefully he does a better job than the security does in GTA, because the security literally sleeps. You're going to be able to get like anywhere from a medium to large delivery wagons. You can upgrade your wagons to hold more goods and whatnot for like longer transportations. You'll be getting a weapons locker, which I assume will work the same exact way as it does for GTA Online. You'll be able to store weapons for later use. So like if you don't want to have all of your weapons on your horse, you'll be able to put the ones you don't use as much in your weapons locker. I hope this one actually works properly, because the one in GTA was a little bit spotty. You'll be getting a unique item as a trader called a lance knife. I don't know how useful that's going to be. I don't know if it's just going to be a reskinned knife, or it's actually going to have some kind of use to it. You'll have an ability called efficiency. You'll be able to increase the amount of usable materials from perfect carcasses. So I guess you'll just be getting more stuff from a perfect carcass than you would just by default. And then you'll be getting a material satchel upgrade. You'll be able to store more items in your materials pouch, which I find extremely useful as well. A hunting wagon. Oh wow, this is cool. A sturdy wagon fit for carrying multiple carcasses, hides, and pelts. That's actually really cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. And then protection. You'll be able to reduce the chance of raids at your camp with this thing called protection. I'm not too big of a fan of the raids and stuff, because in GTA they could really ruin your fun, because there was really no way to get out of it once it happened. That's about everything I'm going to cover for the trader, and I'm going to move on to the collector. The collector seems the least interesting to me, but there is some cool things in this, like the headlights for your horse and whatnot. Now, to get this role, it'll cost 15 gold bars for access to collecting and selling rare items, which is what the collector is going to be doing. But in GTA Online, if you successfully collected all of the 54 hidden playing cards, you'll be able to get this role for free. Which I did embark upon that. I did get all of the 54 trading cards, but I'm probably not going to be a collector. If you didn't get all the playing cards in GTA Online, you are going to have to pay for this role for 15 gold bars like every other role. And essentially what you're going to be doing for this one is you're just going to be going around the map and stuff, just collecting little valuables and selling them. And there's like different things that you're going to be able to do, such as like you'll be able to pick up herbs from horseback, which I find really interesting. I wish that was already in the game by default. So there's something called divination, or divination, I don't know how to pronounce that, since when near collectible. So if you're near a collectible, something like maybe a vibration on your controller or a sound will play, you're going to get a shovel. You're going to be able to dig up certain things like buried treasure. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. You'll be able to detect disturbed earth when using Eagle Eye. So I guess that means like you'll be able to see like buried stuff in Eagle Eye. Something called intuition, which will narrow your search area. I don't know what that means. You'll be able to get a horse saddlebag upgrade, so you'll be able to carry more stuff in your horse's saddlebag, which is really cool. Refined binoculars, which will just make like dig sites for treasure and stuff to glow from a great distance. So you'll be able to be from like a high point, like a vantage point, and see things glowing, and that'll be where buried stuff is. Something called a Aguila machete. A classic machete restyled for the use of adventurous and belligerent collectors. Kind of cool. I don't think there's a machete in Red Dead Online. You'll get a metal detector. I didn't know they had these back in 1899, but it is an important tool which can identify collectibles buried underground, which is pretty cool. Something called equine assistance. I can't read a lot of these words. Collect herbs from horseback. That's what I was discussing earlier. That's what that is called. I don't know if that's pronounced equine assistance. You'll be able to pick like herbs from horseback, which is pretty useful. And something I was discussing way earlier, the horse lantern, which is basically the headlights for your horse. That's actually really cool. I'm interested in seeing that. And there's going to be a valuables satchel upgrade, so you'll be able to hold more valuables in your pouch, such as probably like how you can pick up like pocket watches and stuff. You'll probably be able to just hold more in your satchel at one time. They're going to be adding more stuff to do in the future, hopefully, to this, because that's what it says on the Newswire. They're going to be adding new, like, I don't know about new roles, but they're going to be adding new adventures for you to embark upon on each of these roles. And like I said earlier, I don't know if these roles are interchangeable. I don't know if you pick one and you're stuck with it or what, but if they are interchangeable, I'll probably experiment with all of them. But if they're not interchangeable, I might just make an alt account for each individual role to mess with each role. Each role is going to have their own specific free roam events, which I don't know how that's going to be. And there's going to be like a weapons rebalancing, so you don't have to rely as much on headshots in PvP. I don't know how that's going to work out. That's going to be a little interesting. You're going to be able to get additional stable slots, so you'll be able to hold more horses. It's like a additional, like you'll be able to have a 10-car garage instead of a 6-car garage, I guess now. Improved selling prices of jewelry across the board, which is cool. Lootable containers and ambient wagons. More custom outfit slots, and the ability to name saved outfits in your wardrobe, and just different little gameplay aspects and stuff like that, and just new features and stuff. Probably quality of life updates as well to the game, hopefully, because there is some stuff that does need work. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. I understand it's a little bit different from what I usually do, but I found this interesting, so I wanted to make a video on it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, like videos about Red Dead Online or videos about GTA Online, go ahead and hit the sub button and you will see more. Once the summer update for this game comes out, I will be dropping Red Dead videos like crazy. I'm going to be dropping like guides to certain things. I'll be dropping a lot of stuff for this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Big boy on the goddamn beat.